नमस्कार, Swagatam, Assalamu alaikum. So I am now starting the webinar 207 Ayush Stress Management. Today we are starting new series of Ayush. Now I would like to request Dr. Paras Baniji. She is from Unani. She has been recommended by Dr. Yunus Munsiji, my friend and director here in National Central Research Institute Unani. Dr. Paras Bani ji is MD in Tahafuji wa Samaji Tip from Jamia Hamdard, gold medalist, presently working as medical officer Unani in Directorate of Ayush, GNCT, Delhi, and in charge of GTV Unani unit and IHPAS unit, Unani unit. She has more than 10 years teaching experience, more than 50 publications in international and national journals, and has written a book on cervical cancer. She is a reviewer of many esteemed journals like IJSTR, STM journals, editorial board member of many journals, and reviewer of abstract in American Public Health Association, and member of Geneva Foundation of Medical Education and Research. She has received Asian Education Award 2020. So I would like to welcome, without wasting much time, I would like to welcome Dr. Paras Baniji. Welcome, madam. Swagatam, Shukriya. Stage is yours, madam.
First of all, I would like to render my sincere gratitude to the organization, to Zandu, to the other NGO, and especially to Dr. Sharma and Dr. Yunus Munshi, sir, to giving me this opportunity because it is a very unique platform where all the Ayurveda, Unani, and homeopathy people are together. Otherwise, we have the seminars and webinars, but we have Unani fraternity also only, and sometimes we have Ayurveda only. So this is a very unique and a great initiative on your side, that where we all together can share our experiences. And as we were told that we have only 20 minutes, so my slides are very precise, and I'll try to complete my perspective within the time frame. And basically, I'm here with the Unani perspective of stress management. I'll not give my introduction because sir has given a very elaborate introduction. I'm Dr. Paraswani, and now to start with my presentation, it is about what is the Unani perspective of stress management. So before starting my presentation, I would like to start Avicenna. He was a great Unani scholar. His quotation that mind is what we don't see by our naked eyes, but it is the function which is happening in our brain. So coming to stress, stress is basically a Latin word. It is derived from a Latin word which means to draw tight. And we all know it's nothing but it's a response to the external environment, to our internal environment. And it varies from person to person, as ma'am before me, she has elaborated and explained it very well. I will not go into the details, but I would like to give the Unani perspective. In Unani system of medicine, it's called as istirab, matlab uneasiness, or excessive thinking, fear, worry. And nafsania means something which is related to our psychological state. So the term for stress in Unani system of medicine is istirab nafsania, and it stands for when we are worried, excessive thinking, or fear of something, or hindrance to routine work. And we all know stress is, as such, stress is not a big issue, but it is what we carry on in our daily lives, and it is and as a result of which we get so many things in our life. It is all what how we cope up with our daily routine. So stress is any change that can cause physical, emotional, or psychological strain. Ma'am has already explained about the different types of stresses. I will not go into the details, but we all know that acute stresses are which are for the time being, like somebody has lost the job. So these stresses, they will not have the impact lifelong. And chronic stresses are some those stresses which we are not able to cope up, like financial crunches. Somebody is poor, somebody has lost his mother, somebody has lost his parents in accident. So these losses we cannot cope whole life, and these turn into chronic stresses. And eustress is something which is very positive, which gives us positive energy to work. And the conception that stress is always negative, it's not so. We have a positive stress also. Like in exams, whenever we have exams, we work more than our capability, because we have a pressure that we have exams are on, we have a time frame, and we complete syllabus very quickly. And that times everybody says, oh, पूरे साल हम कहाँ थे, काश ऐसे ही हमने पढ़ा होगा. So eustress is something like we are ready for a race. So at that time we have a zeal to win. So we have positive as well as negative stress. We all know that stressors, the causes of stress can be anything, like school, work, family, relationships, legal, finances, health issues, or internal. Somebody is worried, uncertainty, fear. We have unrealistic expectations. So these all can lead to stress. Now, in Unani system of medicine, what are the causes of stress? Our Unani physicians attribute stress to they believe that all the perception of thinking is in our brain. And there is a brief description of detailed description of brain and parts of brain. And quote mufakkira, that is the faculty of thinking, which is a part of the internal perceptive faculties of our brain, that is responsible. When there is some disturbance there, it results in the stress. As ma'am has already told, in Ayurveda, we have 3 doshas, that is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Similarly, in Unani system of medicine, we have 4 humors in our body. As long they are blood, and safra, that is bile, soda, that is black bile, and phelim, that is bulgum. As long as these 4 humors are in equilibrium, we believe that the person is healthy. And likewise, we have a theory of temperament. We attribute every disease to derangement of temperament or humors. So that is, it will come in the later slides. So in Unani system of medicine, stress is, and we have a ruh, that is the pneuma, and the blood, which is very important for the psychological functioning of our body. And it also depicts the temperament of the person. So maybe a thing which is which may cause a lot of stress to me, it may not cause stress to anybody else. Likewise, Unani system of medicine is very unique in the sense, because we in modern say the causation of diseases, we have a long theories for causation of diseases and all. But Unani is very holistic in the approach, because we have 6 essentials of life, that is 6 essential factors which are important for preservation of health and restoration of health. यानी कि वो चीजें जो हमारी सेहत को बरकरार रखने के लिए important है, and they are very important, like air, food and water, what we eat, हम क्या physical activity करते हैं, and how much we sleep, our mental rest and repose. So the component mental rest and repose is very important as far as the stress is concerned. So what we believe is, as long as our sleep, our retention and elimination in the body, our diet, our physical activity, and mental health is in equilibrium, we are healthy. So these factors are very important for restoration of health. And whenever any of these factors are disturbed, it somehow leads to stress or any mental disturbances. The physiological change, the psychological changes which happen in our body, that is harkat wa sukoon nafsani, that is mental health and repose, it is a very integral part of Unani system of medicine. And it is mentioned by almost all the Unani physicians that every person perceives a stimulant with according to his own temperament or according to his own nature. Like something is very important for me, for example studies, and if I fail in a subject, maybe some students, they go to the extent of the suicide. And for a second person, it means nothing. So in Unani system of medicines, we have 6, they have been described the 6 variations in this psychological variations. And what we believe is, whenever we have psychological disturbances in our body or changes, or our pneuma, that is ruh, and blood, that also circulates outside or inside the body, maybe gradually or slowly. And I will try to explain it in a very simpler way. So an exam first is, if the stimulant is negative, like it is not good, but it is not that much strong. For example, we did not get the bus on the time for the college or for the office, or bus mein khada rehna pade. So ye cheezein we get a little stress, but it is not that much ki we whole day we will be sad. So these stimulant is negative, but it is not that strong. So what will happen? Ruh or pneuma, that will go gradually inside. Whenever we have negative stimulant, the roux or pneuma will go gradually inside, and we will feel the temperature will be lowered. Likewise, when the stimulant is positive, the reaction, the pneuma will go out, and we will feel heat and redness in the face, and the circulation will increase, blood pressure will increase. That will be evident in the coming what I'll come to next. So second is when the stimulant is positive, but it is not that much strong, like somebody got an award in the class, or somebody's teacher appreciated you, और किसी ने किसी के सूट की तारीफ कर दी, या किसी ने किसी की घर की तारीफ कर दी. तो ये छोटी छोटी चीजें भी हमको स्ट्रेस को रिलीव करती हैं, हम खुश हो जाते हैं, बट इतना ज्यादा नहीं होते कि हम पूरे दिन ही उसके बारे में सोचते रहें. सो एट दैट टाइम व्हाट रूह जो है, रूह नफसानी जो है, वो बाहर की तरफ हरकत करेगी, एंड एक इंसान के मुंह पे स्माइल आएगी, he will feel good. And third reaction is when we will have mixed reactions, like for example, koi bacha class mein so raha tha, and suddenly teacher says yes, and somebody notices, and there the mixed feeling is mixed. इसमें positive negative दोनों होता है. And then fourth category is when the stimulant is very negative and it is very strong. अचानक से किसी ने रात को हाथ रख दिया, सो हमारी बिल्कुल ठंडे पड़ जाते हैं, और हम वी डोंट रिएक्ट फॉर लॉन्ग, बिल्कुल चुप हो जाते हैं, बिल्कुल हम स्टन हो जाते हैं. सो दैट इज when we know the stimulant is negative and it is very strong. किसी ने सांप देख लिया अचानक से, so that at that time what will happen, हम चीख मार के, कोई गिर जाता है, तो उस वक्त क्या होता है, जो हमारी रूह होती है वो अंदर की तरफ, that instantaneously goes inside. And likewise, if we have a thing which is stimulant, which is very positive, which is very important for us, like job milna, or somebody gets Miss World crown. So at that moment what happens, you might have witnessed those scenes कि इंसान बहुत खुश होता है, और खुशी के मारे उसका चेहरा बिल्कुल लाल हो जाता है, क्योंकि रूह जो है, न्यूमा का जो movement होता है, that is outwards, and sometimes the people, they also weep. So these are the reactions of the body, and how our body reacts to different varied experiences. This is all what has been explained in Unani system of medicine. Now coming to the causes of stress. So we attribute stress can be due to any derangement in the faculty of thinking, or there is derangement in the temperament. जैसे कि बॉडी में बहुत ज्यादा हरारत, हॉटनेस हो गई है, या बहुत ज्यादा खुश्की, दैट इज यबूसत इन यूनानी टर्मिनोलॉजी में हम बोलते हैं. सो this is called as sui mizaj sada. So derangement of the temperament is the first cause of stress. Second is when there is association of humors also. Now, if in our body there is predominance of black bile, or predominance of bile, that can lead to stress. That person becomes predisposed to stress. Because what is stress? Stress is nothing. It is all about our coping strategies with the adversities or the ups and downs of the life. Sometimes, जैसे मैम ने बोला, with age we are able to cope more, because we understand कि इतनी छोटी छोटी बातों पे गुस्सा नहीं करना है, इतनी छोटी छोटी बातों का स्ट्रेस नहीं लेना है. But at a younger age we respond variedly. So it is all about temperament of a person and how the humors are behaving in the body of a person. These are very important, and Unani system of medicine attribute stresses to sui mizaj sada and sui mizaj madi when there is predominance of bile or black bile humors in the body. So these are the explanations of all the eminent Unani physicians. They have also made the same point that the stresses is the Rabbi Nafsania, they are all due to mental disturbances और कुव्वत मुफक्किरा, सोचने की जो कुव्वत है, अगर उसमें कोई खराबी हो जाती है, that leads to stresses. Likewise, Ibn Zahar has also mentioned that all these disturbances, all the stress is due to abnormalities in the mizaj, that is temperament. And Ibn Rushd has also attributed dominance of bilious temperament to abnormal thoughts, sleeplessness, and stresses. Now, we all know that stress, a person can behave variedly in the stress. Sometimes he can have acute stress, sometimes they can have anxiety, sometimes palpitations, sometimes false perceptions or misconceptions. Sometimes the person is um, um, in a lot of fear, he's not able to speak. Sometimes patients go in depression. We have witnessed all these things. So in Unani system of medicine's clinical features go like this, and they say if the abnormal temperament goes very high, if it turns into black bile, then the patient can go into melancholia, that is a very severe psychological disorder. And we all know that stress affects us in many ways. It affects our body, it affects our behavior. We don't talk, we don't we are always in a very gloomy mood, and we have headaches and all. And I know, as madam also said, maybe before COVID all of us might not have witnessed stress, but in COVID, in one way or other, we all were stressed. Maybe stress की कोविड ना हो जाए, अगर हो गया तो क्या हो गया, और जिनको कोविड था उनकी तो स्टोरी ही अलग है. They had gone a lot of trauma in these days. So अगर हमें स्ट्रेस होता है तो हमें क्या होता है, या तो गुस्सा आता है, or we become irritable or depressed or restless or anxious. These are all the feelings or panic which are related to the stress. And if a person has chronic stress usually has two consequences: either fight or flight. Some people, they try to fight it back, because I basically also work at EHBAS, that is Institution of Behavioral Sciences. Usually usko mental hospital bolte hain. And there I have witnessed many cases. Some people, they fight back the chronic, because wahan pe patient हमारे पास acute stress का नहीं आता, as such like depression, or um, uh, they behave very abnormally because of this problems at their home. People, they just don't fight, and it is very pathetic to see a patient going in depression because of very simple things. I will give you an example of my patient who had a divorce, and in last 5 years, eventually he got in depression. And then when he came to me, his parents told me that he doesn't speak to anybody, he eats minimum, and he does not talk to anybody whole day. He does not talk, he does not walk, he does not like to sit with us. And even he was not talking to me also initially, but now he has improved. So the consequences of chronic stress are either people who are very strong, they try to fight it back, or some people fly. They just put their hands down, and they just give themselves to the psychological problems, and they land in depression. And I have seen a very good earning person, he is sleeping all the day, he's not speaking to anybody. And when a person is stressed and he has some depression or something associated problems, so it is not only problem of that person, whole family gets involved. So we need to counsel family as well as the patient also. So this is about the consequences of the stress. And if we see the physical problems which are related with the stress, every disease has an association with stress. This is what I believe. May it be diabetes, hypertension, heart diseases, headaches, which ultimately lead to migraines, irritable bowel syndromes, muscle pains, gastric ulcers. Somehow every disease is related to stress, and especially immunity, which was very important in COVID-19. Immunity also deteriorates when we are stressed. The mental problems, anxiety, depression, insomnias, they all are a result of basically stress. Weight gain, hair loss, these I have already, mood swings, these effects I have already discussed. So coming to the mode of treatment, how we manage in Unani system of medicine. Every disease in Unani system of medicine is managed by 4 ways. We don't have just a therapy, just a pharmacotherapy that is only giving medicines, that is not sufficient in Unani. We have dietotherapy where we change the diet of the patient. Sometimes we decrease the diet, sometimes we give him modified diets, and sometimes we give the diets according to the temperament of the disease. Like in stress, we have seen the temperament of the patient is hot and dry, so we will give all the diet which is cold and which is uh, ratab, moist and cold, right? So first of all, first mode of treatment in Unani system of medicine is Ilaj bil Giza, that is dietotherapy. Then we have Ilaj bil Tadbir, the 6 essential causes of life which I discussed earlier. If we moderate them so that equilibrium is maintained, so that the humors in the body are maintained and temperament the disease, the temperament of the body is maintained. So all the modifications in Ilaj, in Asbab Sitta Zaruriya, that is 6 essentials of life, is Ilaj bi Tadbir or regimental therapies. And then we have pharmacotherapy, that is the medicine, the giving medicine, and lastly, the surgery. So in stress, the first 3 components, that is dietotherapy, regimental therapy, and pharmacotherapy, they are very important, and we follow them strictly. Unani system of medicines have, we adapt a usuli ilaj. What principle of treatment should we follow for a particular disease? In case of stress, we, if any health, if any humor is involved, we can evacuate all the kills, like we can give the medicines so that the more of the safra, more of the bile and black bile in the body, that is evacuated from the body. For that, we give purgatives, we give concocatives, and we adapt many regimental therapy so that the morbid matter from the body is evacuated. Second is we change the mizaj, that is tadili mizaj, we change the temperament. Like we know that in case of stress, the temperament of the patient is toward, it's more of the hot and the dry nature, so we will give massage with an oil, we will give him accelerants. And lastly, when the evacuation of matter is done and the temperature is altered, then we give mukawe dimag, that is brain tonics and accelerants, so that the patient is able to managed. So these are the principles on which the stress is managed, basically. Coming to the first component, that is dietotherapy. By changing the diets, so whenever a patient of stress or anxiety or depression or insomnia comes to us, so we don't just give him medicines. First of all, we try to analyze what is it just derangement of the temperature, or is it derangement of humor, and accordingly we prescribe the medicines. So first of all, we do correction of the temperament, then we try to evacuate the bile and the black bile from the body, due to which the disease has occurred. And as in diet, we avoid all those foods which increase bile and black bile. Like we say patient not to have more of the red meat, salty and astringent food is not allowed. And we recommend patient to get take light and delicious food and emollient diet like barley water, cucumber, pumpkin, Spanish. They are suggested because they increase moistness and water content in the body. And that is what is needed according to Unani system of medicine for a patient of stress. And patient is advised to have biles concote, which will accumulate bile at a place, and then we will evacuate them. Fruits such as oranges, lemon, and we also abstain patients from having cabbage, masoor ki dal, bakla, because we believe that by eating those, they produce more of the soda, more of the black bile in the body. So in dietotherapy, we restrict some diets, we advise some diets, and we give modified diets also. We have a long list of modified diets which can be given in stress. And in stress, in dietotherapy, we adapt the rule that the patient will get the murattab, that is cold and moist diets we have to give. The first modified diet for stress patients is barley water. We all know that barley water has immaculate results in hypertension, tuberculosis, diabetes. It is very good to have barley water. Maybe we can take it for the prevention of diseases also. And it is very good. It is high fiber diet, and it is very simple to make. Just to dip barley in the ratio of 1:20 in water, boil it. Then if froth comes, we have to remove the froth and wait till the pink color arrives. Then we can refrigerate it and take it. And maul jubn, that is charch or buttermilk in the simpler senses, that is also good. Sikanji bean, that is oxymeal, which is prepared by 1 part of vinegar and 2 parts of honey. And it is also very good because it removes bile. So these medicines this is about dietotherapy. Coming to the second, that is Ilaj bi Tadbir. As I have already told you, that Ilaj bi Tadbir is modification in the 6 essentials of life: air, water and drinks, food and drinks, physical health and repose, physical movement and repose, mental rest and repose. Then we have evacuation and assimilation in the body. And lastly, we have sleep and wakefulness. So if we make any changes in all these factors, that is Ilaj bi Tadbir. So basically, Ilaj bil Giza is also a part of Ilaj bi Tadbir. We have, before that, we have some nafsiyati psychological measures also, which are very important for a patient of stress. Like if we have a long office hours, we are also stressed, and coming home and just having a nap, that is also sometimes a very good to relieve stress. So small things we can do. Entertainment, some people are good in sports, they should get involved in sports. Or some people get de-stressed by listening to a very old ghazal or music of their choice. Or some people do yoga. Even I have seen nowadays in parks what old ladies do in the evening. They come together and they sing songs, and maybe that can be a way to de-stress ourselves. And meditation is also a very good way. So all these measures we should adapt, easy ways, before landing into some disease. Whenever a person is stressed or he feels, he should engage himself in these activities so that the stress is decreased. As ma'am also told, ki Brahmi Pranayam, many studies have been done. So we can also go for yoga whenever we feel, or any person feels that he is stressed. So second regimen, which is adapted in Unani system of medicine, that is called as Tagreed. In this procedure, what we do is that the head is drowned into oil, which Rogni Kahu or Rogni Kaddu, for some time, and it is very beneficial because it maintains the temperament of the patient, and it evacuates the morbid matter also. It is musakin, it gives the skin to the patient. Second is inkibab, that is inhalation of aromatic flowers. We always have witnessed it whenever we also do some aromatherapy. हम भी कोई अच्छा सा flower सूंघते हैं या smell, it is always very good. It is always stress relieving. So this is a regimen which is followed in Unani system of medicine, and for that we use banafsha, nilofer. These are all herbal medicines which are used for inhalation, and inhalation of essential oils is also done, and it is very beneficial. Then Natul, that is irrigation by milk or Rogni Kadu or Rogni Kahu or Rogni Nilofer, is very beneficial. And right now, one of my student, he's doing PG on this topic, and he's trying to assess the efficacy of Natul therapy with Rogni Kadu in patients of migraine, and we are getting very promising results. So in this procedure, what happens, we have to keep the oil in the container, as you can see, and it has to be put in the middle of the forehead. And this procedure takes 30 minutes. पेशेंट की जो गर्मी, जो हरारत होती है और जो खुश्की होती है दिमाग में, वो बिल्कुल खत्म हो जाती है. एंड व्हाट आई हैव पर्सनली सीन इज, एक थेरेपी के बाद पेशेंट को जो अटैक था माइग्रेन का, बिकॉज माइग्रेन बेसिकली इफ वी सी इट इज अ कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस ऑफ स्ट्रेस ही, तो उनको एक 3 months 4 months तक they don't get the attack of migraine. So it is very beneficial. And Then we can do massage also to relieve the stress, and massage with Rogni Kadu, Rogni Kahu, and Rogni Labu Saba is excellent. And this is the work we have already compiled. This is the pic of my student. She was doing PG on the same topic, and we did a massage with Rogni Labu Saba in the patient's insomnia. Insomnia is basically again consequence of stress also. So Dalak works very well. Massage on the head and on the nape of the neck with Rogan, Lobi Saba, Rognikahu, Rognikadu. They work wonders. And these things we prescribe to the patients. Hammam, it is something very theoretical in Delhi, but in Kerala and in NIUM, there have in Jamia Hamdard also we have hammam. But in my premises, we don't prescribe hammam because it is something very theoretical. But hammam is a very excellent thing where patient can get detoxified and he can get regenerated. And in stress, we recommend wet hammam and with Banafsha, Nilofer, Babuna. These are the medicines which are proven anti-stress, which have proven anti-stress activity. And they, with these medicines, they are boiled and the patient takes bath with that water, and it has excellent effect. What I believe is that, what I wish is that we should also have a very functional hammam in Delhi, maybe in Tibia College or somewhere, so that next time when we meet, I can also say that, yeah, we are doing this hammam on patient, and it is very beneficial. It is in Kerala, but I can't comment much on that. Coming to the next regimenal therapy, that is the leash therapy, which is called as Irsale Alag. And in insomnia and in stress patients, in Unani system of medicine, we advise to do leech therapy behind the ear, and it has a very miraculous effect because it evacuates the morbid matter. And all of us know that the saliva of leech has many beneficial things, and they are sedatives also. They decrease tension also. They have many properties, and especially we also do leash therapy in insomnia or stress, and the effect is very good. Hijama or cupping therapy, which is very prevalent regimenal therapy these days, and it is used everywhere. Almost I can see all over India, it is widely used and practiced in almost in all the diseases, especially for the joint pains and all the sorts of pains. But in case of stress, in migraine, in insomnia, hijama on the head, that has excellent results. Again, how does hijama work? Evacuation of the morbid matter. जो भी body में खिल humor जो ज़्यादा है, सफरा या सौदा, उसका इखराज होता है. And secondly, it also it has been scientifically proven by a scientist in Turkey, because hijama is very prevalent there, that there some sedatives are released so that the patient does not have pain, and patient may feels relaxed, because it has been proven scientifically the blood which is collected from the hijama, it has 90% of the water and the morbid matter of the body. So hijama is also a very beneficial therapy for stress. Now coming to the pharmacotherapy, in Unani system of medicines, we treat a person by single drugs or by compound formulations. And the principle will be same. We will try to change the mizaj, the temperament, or if there is involvement of the humors, then we will work on that. So these are some of the single Unani drugs which are beneficial in stress: Alu Bukhara, Kasni, Bahidana, Khurfa, Tabashir, Kahu, Ustukhuddus, Ved Mushk, Aftimoon, Gauzama, and they have the properties. They evacuate the black bile and bile from the body also. They are exhilarants also. They are brain and heart tonics also. All these drugs which I have mentioned as single, they have all the cumulative effects. They are excellent medicines. Halila Sia, Sanamaki, Unab, and Zerish. These are given as single drugs. They can be given in the powder form or as a decoction, Joshanda. Compound formulations which are prevalent for stress: Itrifil Zamani, Dawal Misk, Motadil, Sharbat Ahmad Shahi, Joshande Aftimoon, Majun Naja, Itrifil Sagir, Rogne Lobu Bisabga for for local application, Mufarreh Azam. We have many list of Mufarreh accelerants, which can make us happy, which can relieve the stress. Mufarreh Barid Sada, Mufarreh Murabba Halela, Murabba Seb, which all of you might be knowing. They are very good accelerants. So now coming to the medicines which I personally use in Guru Tegh Bahadur Hospital and Institute of Human and Behavioral Sciences, that is basically a mental hospital where we get referral patients. And there I have seen that Majun Naja, which is accelerant, which is a very good medicine for stress. It works wonders. And in addition to Majun Naja, we give Khamira Gauzaba, Khamira Marwari, whatever is available in our dispensary because we have the constraints. Jawarish Shahi works also very excellently. And Itrifal Ustokhudus and Jawarish Jalinus. These are the medicines which I personally use in Guru Tegh Bahadur Hospital and Ehbas Hospital, and local application of Rog Saba. And almost 80% of the patients of stress, insomnia, migraine, they are relieved, but it takes 3 to 6 months. Okay, now coming to the scientifically proven anti-stress Unani medicines. I will not go into the details because of the time constraints, but I would like to have a look. Zafran, Rehan, Jaifal, Rose, Saad Kufi, Babuna, Samlutib, Asrol, Rolfias, Asgand, which Madam has also mentioned, Vithania, so Malkangni. They are all the medicines which are proven in vitro. They have anti-stress properties. Now coming to the COVID and post-COVID stress management by Unani medicine. Because I was working in GTP hospital, which was a designated COVID care center hospital in Delhi, one of the biggest with the 1500 beds for COVID. For last 2 years, our hospital was having 1500 COVID beds. And in that, we also got opportunity to serve the patients, COVID patients. And in COVID patients who were non-diabetic, we were giving Khamira Marwari, which is an accelerant, which basically it's very good for stress also. It is a medicine for stress also, and it is an immunomodulator also, because we can see that the stress and immunity are interrelated. If the stress is low, immunity is good, and if we are stressed, our immunity goes down. So we distributed Khamira Marwari to about 700 positive patients in GTP hospital, and their prognosis was very good. Their post-COVID complications were very less. And then we also distributed all Khamiras, Khamira Marwari, Khamira Abrisham Sada, and Khamira Gauzuman to about 1100 COVID positive home isolation patients, which were not severe. And they did very well with these medicines. They were not stressed. They felt very happy, because what is good about Khamira is it is good for our brain, it is good for stress, it's good for our immunity also, and it is accelerant. It gives us a feel happy feeling. So they work wonders. They have worked very well in COVID times, and post-COVID also. The patients, we didn't get many of our patients in post-COVID, but we got referrals from others who had problems like anxiety, stress, and all the problems, and they were managed very well by Unani. We have in our GTP Unani unit, we have managed 200 post-COVID patients till date, having stress and other elements by Unani formulations. So with this, what I want to give my simple message, these are some of the glimpses of GTP COVID Care Center, where you can see me distributing Khamira Marwari to the patients.
We've let the host know that you're here.
So you see that in Unani system of medicine, we have a lot to offer for stress, and we work on the holistic parameters, be it eligible giza, that is dietotherapy, be it eligible tadbir, that is regimental therapy, be it our medicines, mukawiyat dimag, brain tonics, or accelerants. They are very helpful for the stress and other ailments. But still we need more of the studies so that we can scientifically prove these medicines for the stress and other ailments. And lastly, I will like to give a message that we all will not worry, will not be angry, and work honestly. And we all pledge that we refuse to stress ourselves about the things we cannot control or change. So wish you all manage stress by Unani system of medicine. Thank you so much for your valuable listening.
Excellent, excellent, madam. Very nice presentation. Very nice presentation. We have learned many things from Unani, really.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent. We are
I
grateful
tried
to
very
you.
simple and precise. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.